Okay, we are live. I figured I'd just turn it on. I feel like so far away. Okay. Is that good? Ready? On this cold weather, give yourselves a round of applause for being here tonight. Woo-hoo, yeah, for getting out here, right? What?
I feel like my fingers might break off.
Crazy.
I'll sit on them.
Yeah, have we, I wonder, I don't think we just did anything with the temp in here. I'm good.
I turned it
feel
up
like
a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm comfy.
Yeah,
I put on 70.
yeah. So do you guys like this?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a new one.
This is the new one?
Yeah, it looks
Kate?
heavier than the one that you,
Mine's like, it's like
You feel it?
fleece.
it looks heavy.
This is
Ours
yours
is
like
kind
a
of jersey.
t-shirt?
Yeah.
Yep, so this is, I don't know what kind of material.
This is the one that we
it
were talking
is.
about.
Just feel my coat. And it came today. And my new cards came today. I'm so excited. So I got my cards with my picture on it again. Yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. I really liked that idea that Kristen Sharp had a long time, she had said a long time ago to wear your beauty coat, put your beauty coat on with your black skirt and your flats and go. And I kind of fought it a little bit, but when this one came out, I thought, well, I like that style a lot. So I tried it on at leadership. I thought, I had a voucher I needed to use, and I thought this might be the smartest thing. So we'll see if you see me in it or not. I put it on tonight because I thought, well, that's fun. But I did wear my jacket, but I don't think I'm gonna change. So you guys don't care, right? Right? Okay. So don't you think that's pretty simple? Like just you have your coat on and then you're like out and about, and then it says Mary Kay on it, and you can have your cards in your pocket, and we just look really professional and great.
Stylish and pretty and
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, it might be good when like you guys are massaging too, so then you got this, so it's like subliminal, like. You can get
got kind
Right.
You're my one client.
Oh, we got stories.
So, I'm sure you do, I probably don't want to. Anyway, so I'm glad you guys are all here tonight. I feel like it's been so long.
It has.
Because like last week, we did the Zoom, which was fun. I think we do need to do more of those. I think that was a great thing. I think I got it figured out. Like did you start on your mobile? Were you on your mobile
No,
first?
I was working on the bulletin.
You
that
were
number
on
I
your
had.
mobile.
Yeah,
Entire time.
someone
Even
went in.
after I shut the meeting off,
Just
one
their phones
number
are
was
getting
up
in
there
that
and I was
particular
like,
meeting.
what is
Oh,
that?
TJ or
I
what,
had my
like,
phone.
one of those ones, well, the one was Teresa, cause then it
Yeah.
flipped, and then when you were able to get on, but like you couldn't hear.
Right, I couldn't hear, so then there was, another screen and I hit it. The next thing I know, it took me somewhere else, so then I couldn't see, but I could hear.
Oh,
Uh-huh,
So I'm like,
yeah. And,
okay.
and Abby, you were on?
Yep, I was on my iPad.
Okay, you were on your iPad, cause we couldn't see you, I could see your name.
Yeah.
And I was kinda getting
But you
worried.
could hear.
Yeah, I
you
could see
us,
everything.
and you can
Mhm.
hear.
Yeah, it was perfect.
Okay.
I just downloaded the Zoom app on
Okay,
my iPad.
and like, did you tell it to
you
not
can
show
turn
your
your-
picture? Or
yeah,
like-
because
okay.
I was not like this. I
Well,
was like,
that's-
I'm not gonna do. I was also working on other stuff as
Yeah,
well.
that's
Like I
okay.
was actively
Yeah,
listening.
yeah, not a
so-
problem, I was just trying, to figure that all out.
Yeah.
And I have to figure that out. I
Yeah,
can
'cause
see
you-
everybody, but I couldn't
Right,
hear anything.
you know what, I was thinking one of the numbers actually was you, and then because it went off when you called me, because then I had you on where, with, just had you on
Speaker, yep.
speakerphone. So figuring it all out, but I think we're gonna do that, like a monthly kind of thing on a different night, just to have that, so everybody kind of be nice.
yeah.
From different locations, like Kyla and Melissa, and everybody could plug on it in, and I know Tasha was on it.
Yeah.
And I haven't talked to her to find out if she changed, maybe she was one of those numbers, anyway, I haven't
Yeah,
talked to
'cause
her.
if you don't have your name in there, it doesn't pick that up. There's a way you can add your name.
Well, this
or it
wasn't even a
grabs to
phone
your-
number, if it would've been a phone number.
I have an
could've figured-
XT1254.
Yeah, is that yours?
Yeah.
So you were one of them, and then there was another one,
There was another one.
Uh-huh.
first, too.
but I don't remember what that was,
So
but that
then-
was you.
There were two numbers that come up, or do you?
And just call in, then you you choose the number.
Okay, because that's what I did, and I
'Cause-
still had difficulty, so.
Yeah,
Say that
because
again.
I
I,
figured out.
from what you sent out,
Uh-huh,
I went through that and hit in order to get on.
uh-huh,
And then it kind of took me through some things, and then I could see you, but I couldn't hear you, so then there was a couple options that was down below, and I hit one of those, and next thing I know, I could hear you, but I couldn't see you, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what's going on?
you're talking about Zoom calls.
Mhm.
So when you get on the call, over to the right-hand side, there are settings where you can either shut the audio off, or you can turn the picture on or off.
Mhm.
So somehow it just got flipped. You just gotta look at your settings on.
That's what I was thinking, that must have been, but then I didn't know, cause they were doing it directly from their mobile.
Mhm.
There's an
And I-
option to call in
Uh-huh.
and just do
Right.
your,
Take you, yeah,
Right. and
listen,
then there's an option to call in and do the video.
and do the video. So you gotta make sure you're on the right one there, uh-huh. And then I didn't know if it was something different, doing it from your phone versus a PC or a tablet.
Yeah, do you have
Because I haven't
the
ever done it
app?
from my phone.
No.
Cause I had to download the app on my iPad in order to see everything.
Well, and I think
Oh,
through
maybe I did
the,
have to download
through the
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
process,
Downloaded.
like, from the, what you sent out, for us to just click on that, from that process, clicking on whatever I did, it was downloading the app on my phone.
Right.
Yeah,
I think
And
you have to,
then-
I think
yeah.
you have to have the app.
yeah.
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 And then there's free, and then there's paid, like if you wanna do long Zoom.
And
meetings.
since it was our first one in a while or something, they gave me extra minutes, but we would've got kicked out because we went over. If we wouldn't have.
There's a free one, you only get 40 minutes, right? Yeah.
But it only lets you like book for a 30-minute time frame.
Right.
So I don't know if that gives you a few minutes on the front end, a few minutes on the
Well,
lap
that's
end.
what I always think, when you
'Cause-
sign on and when you sign, but maybe it's 30, maybe it's just 30 minutes.
Well, there's
What did
something
it
you
say?
read that says 40, but
Okay.
then when you go to
That's what I
book your
thought.
time, when you
Yeah.
wanna have your meeting, it only lets you choose a 30-minute spot.
Does it record it?
It did, and I cannot figure out how to share
Oh.
it.
Cause I use,
I specifically asked it to record.
cause I use Google Hangouts for my, book club with my friends that we have. And that's like free and it can be for however long as possible, but I bet you can't record them. It's just like FaceTime.
And can you have multiple, like as many?
Yeah, we have like
Ah.
5 of us on at one time.
So maybe we wanna do a Google Hangout.
But then you can't record them. At least I don't think you can, but that's just an
Well, maybe
an
we don't
option.
wanna record, it's just for the
Yeah.
people that can be on.
Yeah, so that's always an option too. That way you don't have to go
Mm-hmm.
in a
That must be
specific
why
time
people
frame.
switched, just cause you couldn't, cause when this all first started, there was people doing Google Hangouts. But I think there was a way they recorded them.
I
'cause
thought
that's-
Stacy recorded it.
There could be. I just haven't looked at.
We're
at
gonna
it
look
that
into
much.
this, we're gonna be
Yeah.
like technology.
And the picture is always
I'll put Nolan
super
on that.
clear.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, okay,
Just
all right, we'll put
Yeah.
Nolan on that. All right, so we should do some celebrating, and then Krista's got some great things to train on tonight. Things that I thought we needed to make sure we knew about, so I texted her today and said, hey, what, can you do that? Anyway, and then I kinda went a different direction with the stuff I was gonna do, so she'll can use up the time, cause we don't wanna stay all night. Get home before it gets too cold, can make phone calls.
Right.
They haven't called school yet, have they?
No, but the
far as
weather,
I
or
know.
the post office shut down.
I think
for tomorrow.
Omaha did.
Yeah,
Suspended
I
it.
knew, I saw Parkview Christian did too, I can't believe they haven't called, I'm,
It's like, let's wait
Not
till the
morning
last
yet.
minute so parents have to scramble.
Right.
yeah, surely they'll do it by 10, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, not 6:45 like last Tuesday,
Yes.
or 5:40, it was 5:45.
It was pretty early.
When the
Yeah,
call
Omaha
came in,
came.
5:45, which was, it's easier for me to have a snow day, so I'm all about, yes, no school tomorrow would be great. So.
Agreed.
Yeah,
And my
right?
kids are grown.
Right?
Agreed. I think it's a blessing.
Yeah,
I
I
told
told
her-
Nolan,
I
we gotta
told
get
her,
this
I
little
have to
homework
be
done,
out,
we
I'd
gotta
rather
get
be
done
out when
tomorrow, we
there's
can have a
no
fun day. So, what?
I said, if I have to be out, I'd rather be out when there's no school, especially when the weather's bad, because
Right.
it just makes everything so congested.
So, okay, so good news. What, anybody, who's celebrating? What are you celebrating? Are you celebrating?
Huh?
How'd that go? Who's celebrating? Is anybody celebrating? No?
Good news.
I had a birthday last Monday.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Good birthday. You had a birthday.
Yeah,
When, that was while I was, or
The
right before
11th.
that. Yeah, so,
Mhm.
birthdays all around.
One
One is a birthday next week, or this Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Huh?
And you in 2 weeks?
And then me in 2 weeks.
When's
Oh
your
my
birthday?
gosh.
What,
Valentine's
Nice
Day.
day.
mine's the day after. I didn't know we were so close.
So close. I I didn't know that either.
My mom is on Valentine's Day.
Your mom, you know what? I think your mom and I were actually talking
Yeah,
about
I
that.
bet, yeah.
When I met her that day. Yeah, Valentine's Day. Are we the same age?
She'll be 50, it's 60, she was born in 1960.
Oh yeah, she's older than me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. She was born in-
Probably.
She's
yeah.
50.
She's
Yeah, same
59.
birthday.
Yeah.
She will be
I was thinking
59.
Oh,
about
wow, I didn't think she,
She will be
I was thinking
59.
we were the same
Because
age,
I
but-
turned 59.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey.
I'll be 52 this
And
year.
what did you do?
Oh, you're still
Then
young.
we finally got to celebrate my
Yeah.
birthday, so that was great.
Yeah,
We agreed
yeah,
to
went
last
last
night.
night for
Oh,
the
wow.
Yeah, and this is 49 for you.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, okay, I'm like, did I miss it? Like, I know I had that conversation with you, but like, I feel like a year goes by, don't you? I mean, like, can you
Yeah.
believe it's even the end of January? So,
That's what I was
49.
thinking, cause she hadn't said anything about,
no, yeah,
usually when it's coming, there's a little something that slips out, cause you're just like, not sure about 50 yet, you know? Anybody that's
I'm
turning,
looking forward to 50, because I have a plan.
that's good. Plan is good. Yeah. I just always tell her right before that, like that 3 months before, hang on, like if you're like thinking, what is wrong with me?
you know,
I'm like, so, okay, so birthdays all around, everybody's celebrating that. Any like exciting Mary Kay things?
I get to order tomorrow.
You-
Jackie's
Jackie's wrapping up, Jackie's wrapping up her key tomorrow. Woo woo. That's awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
So I think Teresa's already wrapped up her
Big
key.
Wrapped it up.
Yeah, wrapped it up. Way to go. Way to go, way to go. Yeah, Teresa's wrapped up her key.
wrapped up her key.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did you see,
Get my
did you
order
get these in the
tomorrow.
mail yet?
No. Oh,
All
what's
together.
that one?
They get, like, everybody, you get these, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to get those after
months
the
consistency.
first 6 months.
I'm sure they gave them to us in
July to
leadership,
December.
so I'm sure they're mailing them.
Through December. Tasha has good
July
news.
through
Tasha has good
December.
news? What's Tasha's good news?
She didn't say, she just said she.
We wanna know, what's your good news, Tasha?
Does Jessie have good news? I don't know if she's on or not, but.
Jesse's good news is that she has a party booked for February 10th.
Nice job! Woo! Woo-hoo! Tasha hasn't come back yet?
No,
That
Tasha
was the other thing we
Oh,
didn't
here we
talk
go.
about though, okay.
Tasha's got a new team member
Woo!
tomorrow.
Way to go, Tasha! That's exciting. Can't wait to talk to you. Yeah, nice. What?
a marketing
You're doing a marketing plan tomorrow? Yay, all right. Pass the knot. We're going on the cruise, right?
Yeah.
Destination Red. Abby had a marketing plan tonight, and she had one last week, and you're gonna follow up with the one last week,
Yes.
and I bet you're just gonna close her tomorrow.
Well, we'll see.
No, you are. She's positive.
Yeah, I do know, like, on that note, I did get a text from Kyla, and she kinda texted her, cause she had said.
Oh, good.
I said, message Sarah and say, you should, so she gave a little feedback, so Sarah told her she was meeting with you tomorrow night. She wasn't sure it was the right time for her right now, but she's
Yeah.
excited to get together.
Yeah.
But you just never know when you
Right.
get together with her, you might
Absolutely.
just say, what do you got to lose?
That's
$100 decision, just get the kid, let's play, have some fun,
Absolutely.
yeah. So, it's exciting, right? Did you all see, you know what the reason would be to close your team members, your new ones by January 31st, right? Right.
Double.
Double it up, your $100, I mean, it'll be count double for the cruise when they're Great Start qualified by the end of their 4th month, but also the $100 bonuses by the end of their 4th month too. That is so crazy. Like, I would have thought it would have been like they had to be in a certain, but it's, so, they sign up, you get that agreement in by January 31st, it's a bonus for, they get the stuff coming, it's gonna be exciting, and you get your $100 bonus.
I think sometimes all we gotta say too is, you wanna have some fun? Let's do this. Let's give it
Right.
a try. Do you trust me? I would never steer you wrong.
Right,
If you hate it, you don't have to do it, but if you love it, then you could go to the Bahamas with me.
right. They could earn their cruise too.
Right.
Someone's gonna do that.
Yeah.
And the worst thing, this is what I always tell everybody, the worst thing that can happen, Sheree's like, I heard this probably 6 times, is you can go back to being a customer. That's the worst thing. If you don't like it, I am not gonna drag you along. I know Chris is not gonna either, neither is, like, I want you to come along. I will run we're just gonna run right along, all together. But,
Yeah, I always think of the biblical thing too, that Jesus shook the dust from his feet and he kept walking forward. You didn't go back and say, come on, aren't you coming with me? No, he kept on walking and those that followed along. So that's saying,
Everybody
Yeah.
gains, everybody wins, everybody wins. So I just think, yeah, $100 decision. We make more crazier decisions when we go into Target or Walmart or Shopko and take a cart.
the truth.
You take a cart, you're spending $100, right? Right? So
I
you
need a card.
You know, well, that's what I was gonna say. So since I've got that so embedded in my brain, I go into those stores and I think, I'm not taking a cart. I'm gonna get a basket.
I'm better off getting a cart because I don't pick up as much.
Me too, that's what I have
But if I
decided.
go without a cart, I spend triple.
Oh, well, this is what I do. I get the basket and then it's too heavy and I got all this stuff and I look like this crazy person trying to get through there and I've spent more money than so it's just take the cart. But, and spend $100 because you probably need that much stuff when you're in there. Anyway, I gotta maximize groceries whenever I'm right? I could just hire someone to do grocery service, that might be next.
We can do it all online, have it delivered now.
Well, they're not delivering.
Not tomorrow.
But I can't because my husband works for B&R Stores and B&R Stores does not do that.
But you got him at work, so.
Yeah, well, she grabs some things, but, I've been telling them. So they said that they added it, but really what they did is they added that Instacart thing, is that what it's called? And it's a fee, like Hy-Vee and Walmart and Target, none of them charge a fee to drive through. I would drive through and pick it up, like,
Yeah.
It's a fee, but
there's
it's
an
not
Instacart.
them to.
No, they're
do it,
using
is
it, that's right, they're doing
Right.
they are your
Yeah.
third parties.
Oh, it's like
Ann and I had a conversation, and this is live on the thing, so, but she's like, I told them, they need to, they're missing out, they've gotta
Yeah.
add that, so, anyway, so,
Speaking of products,
yes.
bring it back. On the Great Start promotion,
Yes.
is there products that, I know there's products that the new consultant can get. Is there products that we who sponsor in that new consultant can get? Is there a product bundle for,
Only if you're in your great starts time period.
Per
okay,
season.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
since you're past your first 4 months,
right,
you get the cash bonus. A new consultant gets the cash bonus and the product.
okay.
But the psychology behind that is to encourage new consultants to build right out of the gate.
Right. I knew at some point somebody got more product, I just can't
Yes.
remember how
Yes.
that all.
New consultants that start.
Gotcha.
So Cherie starts building her team right away, cause this is your second month. So she's got January,
March.
February, March, by the end of March. If she sponsors anybody in that time frame, so even if it's March 31st, then she would have that next 4 months, their 4 months, and you'd get product bonus bundles. So, right? No, wait. You get the bonus. You get a, how's that work? We can go Dr. Joel. Right? Yeah. Don't tell Nolan Clay. No. I want him to do his homework before we know there's no school, because I want tomorrow to not have to do that.
Now,
Okay.
is he on your line?
He might be. I don't think so. Anyway, that's all another, yeah. Anyway, okay, so you get the product bonus, the consultant gets the product bundle bonus for her new team member when her new team member becomes qualified. So that's where the 4 months come in. At that same time, you'd get the commission too, which is the $220 in free product. That's pretty cool,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that, before it was the month that you started, the month following, and done. But Mary Kay really wants to make it attractive, wants to make it work, wants
Yeah.
consultants to be able to make a lot of money. So that's the incentive, it wants to grow. We need people to step up. We need to continue to build right now. We have a lot of leaders at the top of our company retiring in the next few years. I mean, it's serious. We need to replace those bricks, the foundation of our company, so it stays stable. So we need to bring people in and raise people up into those national positions. So it's really smart thinking on their part, but to have that length of time. And there's a report that you can follow, so when you have someone, you can kind of keep track of it. Teresa's doing a great job with that. She'll be like, well, I'm like, shoot, I haven't even looked at that report yet this week. But I mean, that's great, that's what you wanna do. This is your business. This is your business. You're all self-employed. Krista and I are, coach, mentor, lock arms, doing this together, right? But you get to decide. I love that too. So, that help? Yeah, and then as many as they want. So they could recruit 10 people and get $2,000 in free product.
Nice.
You're going on that cruise, lady.
Yeah, they could get that, they
We
could get
are
the
going on that
bonuses,
cruise.
plus they get the jacket, I mean, plus the commissions.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't stop there, so that person starts, and then you're earning the commission based on what she ordered. There's some serious cash on the table, my friends, for all of us.
Yes.
And really, can you see us all? Have you seen the videos of that ship?
Yes.
Like, can you, like, we'd be like, where do you wanna meet? What deck are you on? I'm over here by this slide. I'm not going down it, but no. I mean, you know, I think that is,
There's a laser tag on there. There is a escape room.
oh.
Rink.
An ice skating rink?
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Talking
I
about getting.
skate in your bathing suit. Probably could.
Right.
Instead of getting
I was
floorboard,
thinking,
you're
talking about getting
iceberg.
dizzy
Yeah.
in the boat and you're skating around a circle. Oh my gosh, that might be, I know I'm gonna need some nauseating medicine before I
I
go on
do an
that cruise,
idiot,
but
though.
I'm
I'm just
in.
gonna sit and watch the
Everyone
guy
else.
raise up just the
Yeah.
wings.
This I printed off today, I had to, because it has a picture of how the slide is clear and goes off.
Oh my
The
gosh.
side
I-
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it goes out over the water.
I might have been able to do that in my 20s, but I'm pretty sure I can't do it anymore
Oh,
today.
well, yes, you can.
So,
Oh, I know.
I
could do that.
He'd be fine, it's just
It's a
like,
tube, you can't fall out.
Yeah,
I thought you
I thought you
goes
meant it
into
went
the ocean.
into the ocean.
That's what I thought so too when you said it goes out.
Goes
I
out
don't
over
know.
the ocean, over the water.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
be a
Off the
thrill
ship.
ride for sure.
Wow.
so, have we all, y'all have your tracking sheets, have y'all got that printed out? Got those going?
Yep.
This is really what we have to do is play show and tell. Show the product, tell the story, show the product, tell the story, show the product, tell the story. I'm earning a free cruise. Is there any reason why you couldn't help me? I have an opportunity to earn a cruise to the Bahamas, 5 days, 4 nights. Is there any reason why we couldn't get together? Is there any reason why? Who do you know? I'm earning a cruise. How about you? Would you like to go with us? You could earn the cruise too. Anybody can earn the cruise. It's the first time ever. And those are the kinds of things that you need to be saying and practicing and practice them in the mirror. Is there any reason why you couldn't do this? Is there any reason why you wouldn't want to go with me?
Yeah.
Who are you
Might
taking?
Might just put a little picture on your desk or something, somebody might notice, and that would be a nice
What's
lead-in.
that?
Might be
It's the
able
cruise
to-
I'm earning. I'm going October 7th through the 11th. I've already got marked off on my calendar. I've already taken the days off.
Yeah, what you think about, you bring about, so.
Great, positive expectancy. So Chris has got some great selling things.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had another text message. I wondered, it was Melissa Donahoe. I was wondering if she was trying to get on, but she had another question for me.
All right, so I brought
So,
the
yeah, so selling ideas from Krista. Here we go.
satin hands and body, and in Cindy's words, she would say, as you're selling the romance, selling the sizzle, just make love to your roll-up bag. Okay? That might be as far stretch, but you just really wanna let them know, like how, you know, hold it close, whatever you gotta do. You know, and I haven't put my tags in there, cause I have all the 3. This tag is the outside tag, so I'll have a pretty bow and clip it on. And then this one is for a friend bag, the one that I have here. Satin lips are always encouraging. You always say the best things that make me feel so encouraged, right? You can add extra. You don't have to just have the little as you're explaining it to people.
So are you just
Right.
attaching that to the zipper?
I'm gonna stick it in the
Oh,
pocket.
in it.
Yep. And then satin body. I want, satin hands for always holding me up.
You're gonna attach it to the zipper, is that
I'm gonna put it in the pocket. Then satin body for always being there. This, remember, is for a friend. I love you from the tip of your nose to the bottom of your toes. Thanks for being such a great friend. I love you, whatever you wanna say, right? Friend, I should have done the spouse one first because I told you how I opened it up. So let that be a lesson in your, in your delivery at your parties or wherever you're talking to your customers. If you do a Facebook Live in your customer page and actually show it to them, talk it through. You can do a Facebook Live even on your main page if you want to, talking about it. The only thing that you can do is talk about a discount or prices at all. No prices in general, okay? So the one for, you guys have heard this before, but I wanted to ingrain in your mind because Cindy also shared with us that there was a DIQ that came up to her while we were at leadership that said she sold 47 bags. 150 is the retail. That's $7,000, like $40. So half of that is your first leg of the trip. Your 3,600 just chopped out just like that.
Shelby is, had said on her message that she had sold several things.
Yeah.
Between
Yeah.
that and the,
So these are all the little cards. So there's 4 on the card for that. So
Should have Ashley.
then for this spouse, it is satin lips to kiss me. No, right? Satin hands to hold, you know. And then she said this a little bit more than this one says on there. Satin body to hug you all night long. And then the same thing. I love you from the tip of your nose to the bottom of your toes. And then encourage them in that bottom pocket. You put that bottom card in there for the person gifting to write the love note in there because it's the words that are gonna mean the most to the person receiving. Okay? Any questions on this? Easy enough? These are all on millions of places now. I know that we both have it posted on our Facebook pages, Extraordinary page, Shine page, so you can get them that way. They're on Girl Boss. She's got all kinds of great things. So there's a friends, there's a mom, and a friend, spouse, a significant other. Okay? All right, so then, if you want to talk skincare and apps and all the fun, I've been playing with this a little bit. Who all has the SkinSight app on their phone that can? Mirror Mirror is a great one too. There's not any reason why you shouldn't put that one on there. So,
so you can show people. and tell
Mirror
them
Mirror
great.
is a lot like Snapchat, where when you click on it, your face, when you're looking at it, it's automatically you with makeup on.
Yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
I have it, but I haven't played with it. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, I've actually played
Okay,
with it.
so and then on
I
this-
have them both, I just haven't done the skin site because I need to have someone take my picture.
I'm looking like I got
some
some serious
Yeah, that's why I'm
lashes
like, I had a
on.
cold last week. I'm like, I'm not taking a picture yet. Like, I don't want red all over my nose.
Yeah.
That's so
no
fun.
one's
This is the
sent me
Mirror
that
Mirror Me
before
one.
When I've taken my
my
makeup off.
gosh.
I've
So
never done that.
I really think it's
Right,
like
right.
Snapchat,
So-
cause it automatically is there and then you can change. Ooh, the lips, I put some red lips on myself there.
You can change all, you can do all the colors.
And on
Let me
this
see the bottom. Let me
side,
see that again. How are you changing the color?
there's a little on the bottom there, those little faces. But you can get other colors too, you can go in and put exactly what you want, cause there's little options to the side. And then you take your picture and you can add it to your cart.
I bet that works so much nicer than the makeover.
Virtual makeover, cause you
Yeah,
had to
that one's
upload a
like,
picture
ugh.
and all of that, okay? But the one we're really excited about, cause they can have that one. Mirror Mirror, your customers can have that on their phones, which is great, they can play with it and that. But the SkinSight app is only exclusive to Mary Kay consultants, okay? So for the most accurate result, when you use this app, you want to have a clean face, keep hair away from the face, because it will pick up all those little tiny hairs as texture or sun damage or different imperfections in the skin. Then you're gonna scan your face in an evenly lit environment, and it does not, it's very particular about lighting. Like last night when I sat here with my guest, we actually had, I was at where Teresa's sitting, I had to have her stand up and stand directly under the light to get the picture we needed. When Troy did it for me, he was standing above me and my phone was tilted and it wouldn't do it. And it finally clicked me, but then the little things were all in the wrong places on my face. So,
You can do it in the mirror. It takes a bit to get yourself in the right place.
Does it, oh, you did it?
But I did it. I did it to
Okay,
myself.
I hadn't even
And
tried.
It took me a while to get myself in the right place, but I finally did it.
yeah,
And that's on the Mirror Me.
it's gonna
No.
ask
On the
Skin
skin
Sight.
type.
Okay.
On the
that one.
Skin Sight app, you're gonna have your client choose what they think they are, dry, normal, oily, or combination. And then you do the let's get started, and then that's what is gonna look like, and you line that line up right along with their eyes. Okay? And then once it does it, I'll go to, a saved analysis I have in here. I'm gonna show you my Amy friend. She'll be all right with it, cause she knows she was helping out. So, when you get your results, you have uneven skin tone where it's low, moderate, or high. There's a marker for texture, low, moderate, or high. Eyes, the aging in the eye area, and then your wrinkles. So, when I popped her up, it just puts those lines on her face to show, and then the problem areas, it will kind of, she's got a little redness in her one cheek. It kind of outlines those little circles. Oh yeah, see, Wanda's got a good one, hers is good.
Let's see.
I
It won't
can't
work?
decide. It
Oh,
won't let
so
me
then
download
it shows
Skin
in
Sight.
those areas, and it tells you what you should recommend.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
And then, like, here's my wrinkles.
Hang on
Can you see
here.
'em?
Can you see?
Well, it's a
No,
black.
I can see the eraser.
Gotta get perfect.
There's all my wrinkles.
Okay, so that's your wrinkles that are coming.
That's the ones that show.
There are ones,
I don't believe it.
Okay.
Maybe right there, but, okay. That's cool, okay.
That's the wrinkles that show on my clean
and the reason
face.
too, that's her clean face, so she's got
Oh.
product
I got-
on.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
duh.
foundation.
So you
on.
click on each of the little things to get the pictures.
Oh my God.
Like that's her
Wow.
without,
So then,
Who's that?
that's one of my clients.
so there's the texture.
That is how it looks.
Should show them.
And don't they,
Weird. So there's my.
It's kinda how it looks for that.
prefer
Okay.
that you do it to them with a clean face?
She did have a clean face.
Yeah.
That's the
But-
texture
yeah.
picture. So she's a little over moderate for her unevenness in her texture. So then in that area, what it's gonna, give you recommendations for her texture of her skin. It's recommending the moisture renewing gel mask, the Voluform lifting serum, Time Wise Repair Revealing Radiance facial peel, and the vitamin C activating squares. It's gonna give you an entire regimen for your entire face, all in order of application.
And you can put it in your cart.
And you can put it in your cart, you can email them their regimen,
That's
it's
good.
not gonna email them their pictures. They only stay in your phone for 7 days,
Oh, wow.
and that is just really, I think the
There's that.
science behind that thought, or the master, is that they're not gonna be able to take that somewhere else and recreate
Yeah.
what they
Here's
need.
what the email looks like if you email them. It just sends them a list of products
Yeah,
that they
with the
need.
picture of the email.
That's really nice.
So you guys can you see that? It's gonna light up too much. Says it has that, and what they do for you, and all of that. And they did recommend that you close caption yourself in that email. I did that and I haven't got them yet, so I don't know. I tried to look in my spam folder to see if they went there, but I think I got one of them, but I didn't get Reagan's from last night. And it looked like my email was in there, but it wasn't. So it's fun to see the difference that I've had with the younger, I've had the full range now, from a 21-year-old to 50, and to see how it reads it. When you wanna do a new person, if you bring your guests here and you're going to, or at a party you're doing, and you are going to let everybody have this done, then you can take multiple pictures. You just have to go up to the 3 things up there and start over. But you wanna make sure you save their results to your phone, so then during your individual consultations, you can pull up their regimen and take them through what is recommended for them.
How
So
long
it's-
does the process take of taking the pictures and everything? now?
Minutes, it's
It's
so
really not that
fast, I
hard.
mean, you have to be ready, as soon as the eyes line up, it's gonna grab that picture like that.
Unless your lighting's not good, or you're trying to take
Yeah.
your own picture.
And
in the
everybody
mirror
will
and you're
say
doing
then
this.
that it's not good.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It doesn't say that's not good, it just doesn't
Does it-
take it.
there's
Oh, okay.
I wonder if we could put it
So
up.
there's three little things at the top, and one says lighting, one says alignment, and one says something else. And those three have to turn
Oh.
green, so green light.
Yeah, all
Before it
across the
takes the
top
picture.
here, those three spots
Oh, yeah.
are gonna light up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So face aligned, proper lighting, and your eye alignment. See that across the top?
Cool.
Those three things have to be accurate for it to line up, okay? I don't know if it'll do it. Doesn't like the light.
And she has glasses on.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the glasses off. You don't have clean face, so it won't be. Oh, come on. My phone-
Do I smile?
Nope. just
Oh,
don't
you're not
have
supposed to
face.
smile.
I hate that, 'cause right as you smiled.
Mugshot.
It grabbed you and then you laughed.
Do yours? Sure.
I don't have a clean
Drawing on
face.
there.
Mine turns green.
So it won't be what it would be because you have stuff on, but yours are all in good spots.
Well, cause I have my face on. Where's my picture?
Let's see.
Proper lighting.
Gonna share.
You know,
All you do, yeah. You can
just
show 'em.
because
I mean,
it's,
Nice.
you,
And
when you
then-
do it fast. And you can, if you don't get a good eye-open picture or that kind of thing, then you can do it again. You don't have to save that one, because if it's not quite right, or if you have shadowing, which I think I did for Amy, her results were different each time.
And then they usually do recommendations.
So, that is.
That was your uneven, your skin
uneven
tone.
skin tone.
This
It looks
is
like I got the
texture.
measles.
See how it picks up your hair?
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
because you have product on, there's probably some light diffusing products,
Uh,
so it's grabbing that there.
my lips look terrible.
And there, it's picking up, you see the, it's really hard to see
I
the
think that
eyes.
makes me look older. Do I really look like that? Seriously.
No,
Do you
you
think that makes me
don't.
look older? That makes me look
I think it's because we see you smiling. You always have a smile on your face.
That looks like I'm 65.
Oh,
So that,
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
And then,
But I think some of it could be even what aging's gonna be coming. Yeah, so like those.
it is,
Like you don't, I don't see those wrinkles even when I don't have my makeup on. This one right
Right.
there is deep,
yeah,
and those are deep,
yeah.
but I bet
And if
that's.
it's shadowy, it's pulling that in
Yeah.
too.
But I would think that's what's,
Gonna be
Coming.
show up.
I mean, I don't know, but.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanna see the picture.
So then did your people that you used, did they order more products?
They were intrigued by it, they all got something. Now, the people that I did, Reagan was on the spot, didn't have any preparation to know that she was coming last night, so I think her sale will come, I'll stay tuned on that one. Amy had gotten a couple repair things during my birthday sale, so then she added a new moisturizer,
Some
cause she's trying to figure out what she needs, cause she kind of is a mixture of our skincare line as her
Right.
skin has changed, but she's used our products for 25 years.
Yeah. I just wondered,
So-
I know Shelby has been singing the praises that she's sold several roll-up bags as a result of
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know.
When
that-
she used that, app on her way home from leadership and wound up with a booking and through,
Yeah, that's
sold
when,
a
she-
roll-up.
yes,
Mhm.
that's the people that she booked the gal and then she went that night and sold
Her and her friend
her
on
and her
that
friend.
snowy night.
last Tuesday.
She sold 2 roll bags that day
Mhm.
from it, cause they were excited and they saw, okay, well, I need all that then, because I don't want that, so
Mhm. Yeah,
that's fun.
so I think it's.
And then the others I practiced on was my husband and my daughter. She was feeling terrible, so hers isn't accurate either. She's like, Mom, I said, It's because you don't feel well, you're all swollen, just gotta sign some pictures. You wanna be smart about when you're doing it, because, you know, you don't wanna have,
Make them feel bad.
worse,
Yeah.
yes,
Them
right,
to
because
feel
it's,
very
we wanna feel
important
good.
and special.
This is what we're gonna do, we can fight it every step of the way, and all of that,
Well, and I
so.
think you have to, when you said that, I think, you know, because I think we want to use the tools that Mary Kay has available for us. But I think one of the things that Mary Kay was always so wise about and always encouraged us about is to really be listening to that
Mhm.
person. And everybody wears that sign that says, make me feel important. So if you, for some reason, feel like that's gonna be a negative thing for her, you don't need that app to
Right.
sell her skincare.
Right, and it does say in there, there's like a disclaimer that your thought process based on what is recommended is always probably your go-to versus what they're saying, because you're actually in face to face, you can see it, it is a guideline. So,
So some people that are really techie and really are savvy and really like, they want that, like that's what they thrive on, is they want the latest technology. Those are the ones you're probably gonna use that with, and they're gonna love it, even though they're being like, oh my gosh, give me everything because I don't wanna look like that, right? But then there are some people that might push them off the cliff. So we've gotten
well, why
50,
bother, you know?
we've gotten 55 years without having an app like that, selling a lot of skincare. Helping a lot of people, so I don't feel like you have to do all of that, and I think, I know I was having the conversation with, I don't know if it was Jackie or Teresa, or, I don't even know, I've talked to lots of people, actually today in the last 24 hours, that one of the things that's so important is knowing, actually, it was you and I having this conversation, knowing what it is that you want, what's your focus, and not being looking left and right and what everybody else is doing.
Mhm.
You know, again, there were several nationals in their debuting speeches that talked about the fact that they didn't have all the distractions that we have today. They did just great with the telephone and a notebook.
Yes.
You know, they weren't on social media getting all these different ideas, getting all confused, and now what am I gonna do? I mean, I think that sometimes, you know, even guarding yourself against all the stuff that's coming in, when you start to think, well, maybe I should do that idea, maybe I should do that idea, and maybe now I should do that. You know what, you gotta run with the things that you're excited about and go after your goal and not let yourself
Definitely.
get off
For sure.
with what else is going on. So there's not anything wrong with that. I think it's picking that one thing, that one focus. What is it that inspires you, that excites you? If it's the cruise, which I think that would be a really good one to be really focused on. You know, what if you ran all out and you did it? You'll never know unless you do it, right? Why not you? I mean, really, everyone in this room, we all have the capabilities of doing it, so whether or not we're willing to work the process, show the product, tell the story, show the product, tell the story. Do you have any friends? Is there any reason why you won't want to get together with me? Is there any, you know, it's fun, it's free, it's 40 minutes. Why not experience this with me? You might love it, you might not, it's okay. There's babies being born every day with skin.
There were 5 or 6 guests here, and 2 of them, one had never tried Mary Kay. She was, I think, just a smidge older than me, I don't know. And she said she'd been a Clinique user all her life, never tried it. And then there was another person that had like heard about it, but wasn't sure that it was even still around. So, you know, there's people out there that we're missing, that are waiting, that our dreams, because we have the courage to go after our dreams, they can go after theirs.
Right. And there are people looking for an opportunity, but they didn't wake up this morning thinking, I want to sign up and sell Mary Kay. So we gotta tell them. And when you tell them, don't be afraid to close them. You do not need Krista or I to help you do that. I'm happy to help. I'm not
Right.
saying that.
So
I'm not saying that. But sometimes it's right there in the moment you can just say, let's fill this out. Let's hop online right now. It's $100 decision. Let's just do this.
Tasha wants to know when and where for career conference.
Thank you, that just leads right into that. Okay, career conference is March 29th and 30th in Topeka, Kansas. That's the one for sure that we're gonna go to. The 22nd and 23rd is in Denver. I know Melissa Donahoe is thinking about that, and I haven't heard for sure. Kyla was kind of kicking around. I think maybe she decided on Topeka. But I was open to going to Denver. I'm not gonna go to Denver if nobody's going to Denver, so.
Right.
I mean, I'll go to both. I would go to both, but definitely Topeka. So, registration opens, for week 1. Week 2 opens, career conference, Topeka is week 2, so that's 29th and 30th, and it opens on the 31st. Yeah, today opened for week 1, Thursday opens up week 2. Did that make sense? I said that right?
Yes.
Okay. Opens up at 8:30. It's $95 to go, but you get $80
Retail.
in retail products. So you get a $40 credit on your order, the next order you have after career conference. So, put in
What
for the
is-
day off.
What is, I don't, what is career conference? Explain that to me.
You just look at it, it's like, oh my God. Yeah, I know you work a lot of Saturdays. Career conference, anybody else want to share?
Recognition training.
Company event.
Company event?
Company. Hearing from,
How is it different
of
than like
inspiration.
Omaha?
oh, much
Oh, I like
different,
that
it's a
one.
step up.
Well,
Or way
Corporate
bigger.
staff are there.
Way bigger.
Corporate event.
It's-
It's corporate,
Oh.
it's not local
Just- okay.
plans, so that.
Much more on the big screens.
Right.
You'll hear from anybody, the presenters will be from anywhere, not just our local group.
Okay.
Regional. So it's in 28 cities this year that the company does it. So they send teams out to each one of those cities, and then they bring in all of the information about what's going on. They'll talk a lot about the cruise. They'll talk about whatever new products or whatever is gonna be launching for the next, would that be the next product launch? Or the-
Probably talk about the apps.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll talk about the apps, the national, so there's usually 4 nationals that are at each regional, or at each career conference, so the nationals go, so it's an opportunity to hear different nationals that you don't always hear. I know Stacy's doing the Denver conference, so of course we just hear her, she's gonna visit, Topeka, but that means she won't be the one that's speaking from the stage, there'll be other nationals that you get to hear. You hear from the top 3 sales directors, the top 3 in unit sales, speak, so they share their stories.
Cool.
Yeah,
Has
it's
everyone
24
gone?
hours of power, what?
Have you guys all gone?
24 hours of power.
Yeah, it's short,
Girlfriend. It's
You
a,
need to go.
it's just one night.
yeah, you get in the pink bubble. It's a Friday night, Saturday. Friday night,
29th and 30th
Yeah.
of March?
Yep. so you get in the pink bubble, like we get in, and then while you're there, we shellac it a little bit. So, right?
You're gonna make me
Yes.
drink the Kool-Aid, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Yes. Everybody could use a little brainwashing. Don't you think? In the positive?
It's such a positive thing.
Yes.
Yes.
When you're talking about a company that like wants you to focus on treating other people the way you want to be treated, on putting your faith first, your family second, your career third, on praising people to success, on the sisterhood, on everybody wears a sign that says make me feel important, our whole world could stand to have a Mary Kay conference.
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, so we shellac it, and then you go home and you're a little stronger, and then you go back to another event so you can get some more on there, because as soon as you get home, someone tries to pop it.
We are not going to
Seriously,
let you know.
sometimes you don't even get out of the
And we're
parking
not
lot
gonna have
and
that.
someone pops your bubble. So it's really important to, that's why
Yeah,
coming to these
sorry.
things is so smart,
You're
you know,
going to
that,
be a
to
helium
plug into this or
balloon.
watch it, or, you know, I think that that's
No,
really
no, that's
true.
Your
It's really the
corporate event
key.
bubble lasts a little bit longer,
Right,
Yeah.
generally.
right, right. Like, you know, leadership for us when we go in
Very
January.
high energy, for
It's-
sure.
You know, you can't walk out of there, if you walk out of there and you're not excited, you don't have a pulse, leadership, for
Here's the
sure.
other fun thing they do. Here's me being prize oriented. I don't know if you are.
Oh,
or
yeah.
not. But every so often there's a give it away. They give away free
Yeah.
prizes that are
And
great
Jackie's won,
gifts.
I am
you've
one
gone
of
to career
them.
conference.
I guess I have.
Yes,
I won a
because you
great
won.
prize.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I forgot about that. When you were talking about the prize, I'm like, Can I tell
Give
the
it
story
away,
real
give it
quick?
away, give it away.
Okay,
No,
so I'll tell you the story,
no,
okay? So I'll tell you the story,
Yeah.
okay? So we're sitting there, that's right, we were sitting there, and they're rolling these names throughout the day, and they're like, and then it pops. So I look up there and I see my name and I'm like, what? Hey, what? And then all of a sudden it dawned on me, Melinda was, that's me, and I was so excited, I got to be like, yay!
You gotta
So I got a watch, which I still have,
Wow.
a beautiful watch, I mean,
Yeah.
that watch had to be over,
You know,
about
and
probably
Martha won
$150.
one year too, she got really
Sunglasses.
great
So
sunglasses.
excited.
Like Martha,
Martha,
I think they were Kate Spade or
Yeah.
some.
Mhm.
I think they were.
It's
Yeah,
always
it's
name
nice
brand.
gifts, there's
Yeah,
very
Yeah,
nice
give it
gifts.
away,
Save some
let's
really
say, play
nice
this song.
stuff.
I
and
think
everybody's
I
like
can
on the
get
screen
to it.
watching.
Last year.
It's on Spotify.
Yeah, the girl next to you won one year.
So, you know, all those fun things, yeah,
I
that
thought
was
it
in
was
Omaha,
super.
it moves around,
Yes, it
so
was
it's
in
been in
Omaha.
Omaha,
It
it's
was
been in
in
Kansas
Omaha.
City,
Oh,
we've got it in
that's
Des
right.
Moines, last year was Kansas
Cool.
City, this year it's Topeka, I've never had it in Topeka before, but
Yeah.
apparently that's where we're gonna
If
go
you
this
go
year.
to Des Moines, Linda makes you walk miles and miles, just FYI.
I like Des Moines. I lived there for a summer.
Yeah. Well, see, she would be walking right along with me, but the good news there, she lived there, she could've got us back faster. Here you go.
That kind of walking.
Well, yeah. Well, they don't play that part.
No.
But it's coming.
Oh, they didn't show the whole thing.
Anyway, yeah, you know, they
Red
have
Hot
all the
Chili
little things
Peppers.
that are connected, we thought we could get so far from the convention center, closer to our hotel, cause it was closed.
Oh.
Well, then things were, it was a mess. But we got there, we just had to walk outside. We're gonna come
It
outside
was
and
so
find out, it's like,
cold.
okay, and then we had to walk over the river, and yeah, that was
I
freezing.
had my name tag on it, it was like blowing
Yeah.
straight out.
Yeah.
Mine
Yeah.
was going like this.
Yeah,
and
I'm like, I gotta go,
Oh.
I'm like running like across there.
It was cold.
Anyway, so who knows what to
It was
do.
fun.
The memories, like, I mean, the stories that we have, you guys, the stories that I have after traveling for 25 years with different women. All the different personalities. Some people are no longer in the company, probably because they traveled, you know. We grow, I think that teaches you things. I mean, again, it's those lessons in those people skills and how getting along, you figure out how to get along with other people. And I mean, it's just, I think Mary Kay just, of course, I think she was absolutely brilliant to the way the company's come along. So I highly encourage it. Of course, everything's on you. You get to decide what you come to, what you don't come to. I applaud you for coming to the meetings every Tuesday night. If you can plug in and come, and that's kind of why the reason of we're doing the live events, so people that are, you know, live away that can't drive in, that they have that opportunity, because there's power in the gathering. There's power in that energy of having everybody together. You know, I know that that's why I'm here. I know that because I wanted to make friends 25 years ago, I went to the meetings and I sat there in this kind of a situation and I listened to people that were achieving, which we have done no recognition. That was one of the things I'm like, oh, I could do that, if she can do that. Like, I was bad back then. Like, I would sit around the room and think, she's gonna be good, I don't even know what she's doing, she's gonna be good. Because I had this image, this stereotype in my brain about who was successful in this company. Couldn't be further from the truth. Because it doesn't have anything to do with that. It's who you are and it's who you wanna be. And people come in and build their self-esteem, that helps them to gain the confidence to go out and do the things. And they get communication skills, they learn different ways how to communicate with each other. You know, there's so much more, and truthfully, that's what I needed. I needed to have my self-esteem risen up so that I could do those kinds of things, that I could handle when someone told me no.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I have this little thing that plays in my head when someone says no thank you, wrinkles to them. I don't say that out loud. One day maybe I might.
You just brought back high school memory on that one.
But, you know, really, it's like, it's okay, like, you know, there's other things, but really, we have the best products. 55 years. There are companies going all the time. You know, a new one. I feel so bad. Allie, Peyton Bree, they changed their model. Our cousin's wife.
Oh.
So, there was a clothing line for little girls, and she was so excited. She's, you know, 20-something young mom, excited about this direct selling opportunity.
Two little fashionista little girls.
It's a great thing. The company decided they were gonna go with wholesalers instead of direct sales. So she's out. She's got thousands of dollars in merchandise.
Oh, you're kidding.
She would have either decided to be a boutique or keep going. I mean, or quit, not keep
Yeah.
going. Sell up her inventory, I mean, but so, you know, I just said, I hope you won't allow this to, you know, hold you back if something else comes along. I mean, obviously, right now, Mary Kay isn't, for her mother-in-law, my aunt is, you know, on my team, and that hasn't been what's excited her, but who knows, maybe, if, not out of the question, I'm in there.
She would be good.
But, yeah, but now she's wounded, so I think that that's the thing that we gotta remember. There's lots of great companies out there. Mary Kay, when you look at everything, you look how solid we are. The fact that the company is always gonna do things for us in mind. That's why they're doing this. That's why the cruise is in place. Because they know that we need to grow and replace this up here. And we need to build the belief under people so that we get up here. There's not any reason why each and every one of you sitting at this table couldn't be a national sales director, and you that are listening on the thing.
That's right. One of the things, when you said build the belief up, one of the things I heard at leadership that really hit me to the core, because we all have those times where we have the highs and lows and just the little thoughts that get into our minds, but when you have a seed of an oak tree, is the whole oak tree in there? Right, right. It is all encapsulated in that seed, and then it grows, so it's all in all of you. It's within you. You just have to believe and trust and know that one step at a time. What's the next thing I can do? What can I do today?
Believe and trust and not quit.
Right, keep going.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Drink the Kool-Aid,
Right.
Sheree. Come on.
And the more active you are,
I said I don't twist your arm to make you do this, but I might twist your arm to get you to drink the Kool-Aid.
the more active you are, the more that more joy, the more excitement, the more the doubt gets squashed. The devil, we're not gonna give him any time. He doesn't even hide himself anymore. He's right out there. So,
Well, because you know, when you make the decision that you're gonna do it, then
It's
the
gonna come
challenges are gonna
more.
come from other
Yes.
places. So you just have to be like,
just have to say, not today.
and so put your pictures up around your house.
I saw your little screensaver,
Get
good
your-
job.
Get your goals out there, your screensavers in your car, you know, it's like destination red.
Everywhere,
it's
trash
me,
your house in 6
Miami.
months.
I'm gonna be looking great on that.
Put it in your bathroom, put it on your refrigerator, put it on your garage door, put it in your car,
Yes.
everywhere.
Yes.
Seriously, visualize where you wanna be,
Think
because
of the wind
then,
today as the white caps of the ocean.
yeah.
And we are.
You know what I'm gonna do
sailing.
next? I decided today, because I know it'll be an attention grabber. I like that little destination red with that and all the things. I'm gonna have go in and have my nails done, and I'm gonna do them red, blue, and turquoise. I'm gonna have like maybe a turquoise finger with a couple little waves, and the other finger's red, because then people are, you know, if they notice my nails, they're gonna say, why are your nails painted like that? Well, cause I'm running a cruise, you wanna go along?
And they
They'll
do
probably
notice
say,
your nails.
That's interesting.
People like her vibe, that's okay, cause I'm gonna attract the people
What
that.
Kool-Aid is she drinking?
What's in your?
Thank you, I think it's a brilliant idea.
I think it's a great idea. I'm agreeing.
I know you
Great
are.
idea.
And so, you know, it's like, then that's what you do say, wrinkles to you, I'm going on. If they don't like it, I don't care, cause it'll bring me joy, keeps it in front of me.
That's
Yes,
I'm
I
right.
came into that.
There it is. There's the key.
Keeps it
You
in
say
front of you.
something?
And Red Jackets get to spend Saturday with you.
Yes,
What?
Oh,
This-
yeah, we do have red jackets this Saturday. I'm like, what's
Saturday,
Saturday?
become a red jacket by Saturday and go to the
You guys.
Midwest Leadership
Oh.
Meeting, 9 to noon at the Marriott Regency, this last time it's there.
I am going.
And
Hey.
those that get a new recruit, qualified recruit is it, get to have lunch with Stacy after the meeting. So, or if you're already in red and you get that, then you can, because you can't just arrive and get to go, you have to
Right.
have, earn it.
Yeah, Saturday is way better for me to be able to go to the Midwest Leaders Meetings.
Yeah,
Fridays,
the rest of them
Not
for
so
the rest
much.
of the year are all on Saturdays.
the rest of the seminar year.
Yes.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you reminded us of that. So that's the directors, red jackets and above meeting, and Stacy's committed to doing them for the next 6 months. So
Yeah.
she'll be here. I think it's all the Saturdays. I think it's all planned out. And Nikki McDaniel's going to be here from South Dakota this year, this week. She's $1 million sales director. In Rapid City. Her mom was a national study underway. She's in Maritime now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Her goal was to do 1 million so that she could get her mom back on the stage.
So, okay, so lots of fun things. Are you excited? We didn't celebrate. Anybody have any like record sales, like you wanna like jump up because I'm like, got all this sales going?
I will.
Okay.
I had 4 $100 days.
Woo-hoo! Yay,
I was
Jackie!
so excited.
Yeah, that is so exciting.
26 products in like 2 weeks.
Nice.
I was super
Awesome.
excited.
Very
Make
fun.
sure you're calling, you're letting me know your $100 days so I can get you
Yeah, I
recognition in
was
the
just,
newsletter.
it was just one,
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah,
love
that was
that,
the other
love that,
idea.
love
I
that.
just saw it sitting there for, this is
Oh,
the other thing,
yeah.
this Sunday is the Super Bowl. So you can have your post if you need help with words. I strategically made some words up yesterday with my mom, put her little creative brain, and actually my dad got in on it because I was on speakerphone. So he's like, Cynthia, you know how those work. And she's like, well, trying to figure out, you know, because if they put how they pick their numbers. I said, well, you know, so it's funny because Dad was trying to explain it to her to get her mind thinking right. So we already have done that. You don't need to recreate the wheel. I'd be glad to share. $10 for every $10 purchase, they can pick their numbers. Order early and fast, and they get to pick the best number. So if you want your numbers to end in popular football numbers, then you want to get in on there, right?
So this is a message I got right before I came. It says MK order. I'll take a Lash Love mascara, please, and my square can be Rams 0, Patriots 4.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
so
just that
fun.
easy.
Yeah.
And so here's the cool thing with that is you wouldn't have to fill it in order
Right,
to still
right.
give the prizes away.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you,
that's
if there wasn't a winner that quarter, then you don't have a winner. But,
Right.
and if they only score and it's a whole game, then that person gets $100. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. So,
So you can put it out today, tomorrow.
yeah, and that's
Tomorrow
shared
there's
on the
gonna be a-
Facebook pages as well.
Since there's gonna be a cold weather day,
Yes.
like people be home. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
I'll share after we leave in that, so I'm not trying to do it right now. My words that I sent to my customer page
Okay,
on our
we can do that.
Facebook pages.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. All right, so I'm gonna shut the live video off. So if you're registering for career conference, do that on Thursday. Tomorrow, actually Thursday's the month end, last end of the month, so we're wrapping up those kind of goals. So remember that. And is there anything else I'm forgetting? I think that's it. Okay, thanks for being on. Have a great week.